Hey guys, what's up? It's Crumb here, and welcome to your Regicide quest for the 2007 servers. So to start this guide off, you're going to want to get yourself a strip of cloth, and to do this, simply come to the farmhouse, which is south of Falador and just west of the cabbage patch. So right here where I'm at right now, and you're going to take your 4 balls of wool, make sure you get them, and use them on the loom here, and you will get a strip of cloth. Be careful, you actually need to make this. A bolt of cloth won't work, it has to be a strip of cloth. It is tradable, so you can get a friend to make one if need be, but the easiest way really is just to go make one yourself with 4 balls of wool. Okay, so to start this quest, we're going to head over to East Drogana and go in the castle there. The items required for this quest is you're going to need to have 20 coal in the bank, you're going to need a bow and a few arrows. Make sure they're not dragonfire arrows or anything like that, just bring like steel arrows, iron arrows, something like that. Bring at least 4 ropes, bring a spade, bring a piece of limestone, bring some antipoisons, preferably super, bring a plank, and bring a strip of cloth, which I showed you how to get a pistol. You're going to need a pestle and mortar. You're going to need a pair of gloves. I'm going to bring leather gloves. It says that any that cover the player's hands fully will work. Bring leather to be safe because I've had issues with that in the past. Go ahead and bring a pot, and you're also going to need a cooked rabbit. It's also recommended to have weight reducing gear on. I have a Graceful top and a boots of lightness on. If you have gloves of silence, that'd be preferred too. I don't. Super energy potions if you have them, or restore, or whatever you call them, stamina potions, that would also be helpful. Go ahead and bring good food too. A couple sharks will be recommended, or anything better really. Lots of agility potions if you're level 53 to 55 agility. You're going to need at least 3-4 doses, or summer pies if you're boosting from level 51 to 56. It might be wiser to bring an axe too, because you can kill rabbits and then chop logs to cook them up for some food if need be. Also, some coins for buying food in the underground pass would also be recommended too, and equipment to defeat a level 110 guard that uses a halberd, so he's kind of hard to safe spot, but it is possible, and I'll show you how. Alright, also bring 6 to 8 summer pies if you are boosting from level 51. And if you need high agility for this quest. You're going to be failing a lot. It's really terrible. So I'm bringing 2 summer pies and I'm level 62 agility. So to start this quest, we go ahead and talk to King Lathis upstairs in the west of Drogana Castle, I believe that is, or east. Right here. I accidentally already started it with him. But I'm only at this step. So anyways, you can start this quest after you receive the king's message, which you'll get within 30 to 4 hours of completing an underground quest. So once you talk to King Lathis, all you need to do is run first. Well, you run over to the underground pass, which is over here. Okay, so once you're here, go ahead and enter the cave entrance. And then we're going to take the north pass here west. So go ahead and climb over these rocks. If you can't climb over those rocks, just continue up a little bit and climb over these rocks. And then keep on going west here. And a little bit more west, and we've made it. Okay, so you might fail on these. Be careful, if you do, you'll take some damage. And then keep running west here and talk to this fella here. Make sure that you have an inventory spot free. You can probably just drop your food and get it anyways. He'll give you a damp cloth. Use that on your arrows, and that will give you a steel fire arrow. Go ahead and use your tinderbox on that to turn that into a arrow that, well, has flames on it. And then you're going to run up north here, and there'll be a little gate in your way. And we're going to shoot the pulley on this little gate here. You guys have done this in Underground Pass. So go ahead and shoot that to make it go down. Why can't I reach that? Alright, there you go. Make sure you're not all the way over there. And that will shoot that down. And this will allow us to cross. Okay, if you did forget your plank, lucky for you because there is a plank up here. But of course we brought one. So anyways, continue on south here and then head east. Basically just following the main path until you get to this a little bit of a rope bridge thing here. And here you're going to need to use a rope on the rock. And hopefully swing past without failing. Awesome. Now we're going to continue on east here around the bend until we hit that little contraption that you need to get over. I'm sure you guys have done this before in the underground pass quest. Go ahead and talk to Coptic. Okay, so now you're going to try to get over and hopefully you won't fail a bunch. It's pretty simple. Basically, if you do fail, you're going to climb up these protruding rocks here. Oops, walk over. Can I not walk over? Why? Okay, there we go. So anyways, if you do fail, you're never going to want to step on that one again. I'm not sure if this path will remain the same from when you did underground pass or not. But yeah, so basically just keep trying these until you get them right. I got this one right over here. So I think it should be this one here. Now it could be, let's try running over here. Nope. This is why you need food. Things like this. Let's keep running straight and see what happens. Okay, my path, it looks... isn't too bad here. Awesome. So once you're through, go ahead and run south a little bit and there should be some sort of lever over here. Go ahead and pull that and this will open the gate for you. Now we're going to continue on west here. Keep an eye out, watch this guy a little bit ahead because there's some wall traps here that we need to be careful about. So the first one will be in this little bit of a narrower path. Go ahead and search the old marking here. And say, yes, I'll give it a go. And do it with the second one. And yes, give it a go. And hopefully you see that, and I think that should be all of them here. Okay, my bad, there's one on the floor here. Search the old markings there, otherwise you're going to take some damage. There's actually a few of them here. There's 3. So go ahead and make sure you do that. I try to stay on north when I'm doing these quest guides for you guys, so I didn't see them there. But yeah, keep that in mind. That's why you always should watch the guide a little bit ahead, just in case something like that happens. Anyways, so once you do that, go ahead and climb down this well here. And then we're going to continue on west, taking the southmost pass until you hit the first jail. Sure you guys remember this stuff. And then go ahead and pick lock on this cage. And then we're going to use our spade on this little hole. And this will put us through. So now we're going to run west here, and this is where your summer pies are going to come in handy because this is where the agility part is, and I'm glad these heal a little bit of HP. So go ahead and cross this ledge. Hope you don't fall. If you do, you need to run back around. And then continue on south here, walking on this. And make sure you follow my path exactly. So we're going to just keep on following this until we get to the first intersection. And once you're at this first little intersection here, you're going to take the south. This will bring you to another intersection, take the north. And this will take you to another intersection, take the north again. Okay, then continue on east here and then south. And we're going to follow the south down until we hit a wall. Just like this right here. And we're going to squeeze through the obstacle pipe here, and then if we go through, and then luckily, because we did this in Underground Pass, we don't need to like kill the unicorn again and all that annoying stuff. We're just going to go ahead and we're going to go to the little passage here that's to the north and squeeze through it. And now from here we need to run it north. And once you're in this path, make sure you take the northmost room around this little black thing here that's in the middle of it. Continue on up north. And then go west. You're going to hit a little bit of a contraption here. That's how you know you're in the right spot. Go ahead and use your plank on the flat rock to the south. This will let you walk over it. Now continue on running west. And there should be a door down here that we'll be going through. Go ahead and open that door. And now we need to continue on down to Ivan's lair. So go south. You're going to come to this here, go up it. Go ahead and cross this bridge. Then take the north. Now you can fail on this part. If you do, there will be doors down there that you've probably seen when you were doing Underground Pass. You're going to take them to get back up, and you're going to need to try again and again and again. So yeah, if I fail, I'll show you where that is. Lucky for you, I did fail. So if that happens, you're going to run south. I believe watch a little bit ahead in this video. Yep, it is south. Now, if you do need to buy food like me because you're running out, that's the cave entrance. But if you do need to buy food, come over here and talk to the dwarf. I believe it is the Kamen guy. He will sell food to you. If not, okay, I think it's him. So you can just talk to him and he will sell you food for some gold. Yep, he will sell you some food for some gold, but you will take some damage because it makes you drink his beer. So keep that in mind. And anyways, yeah, so it is south down here, so keep that in mind to ascend the cave entrance. I will meet you back at the top. Okay, so I'm back again, so go ahead and cross the bridge and hope you don't fall. Don't forget about your summer pies, and I fell. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, so 15-20 minutes later, I'm back where we started. So you run over that first one here, and then you continue up north, and then you go west, and there'll be another jump here. And, oh god, I made it. Whew. Okay, continue on running down south, and then you're going to go around this turn and keep on going south. Just change my camera angle a little bit. And then you're going to hit a path, go east on it. And keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. And across this bridge here. And I fell. Okay, so once you've made it, I did put a map on screen here in editing. So yeah, once you've made it, go ahead and continue on east, open up the door here, and we need to climb down the well, and luckily for you, it's all nice in here because you did the thing. So now we need to continue on west here to get out of this place, and then we'll be in Tarwanana, or however you pronounce that, and there is more running to go. But yeah, I'll show you guys how to do that. Alright, so go ahead and exit the cave here. And ta-da, that's how you get through the underground pass. Bit of a pain. So anyways, now follow exactly where I go. You see on the map here, there's like a little indent between two rocks. Go ahead and continue on down through that. There's some traps, so please watch ahead in this video. Otherwise, you're going to be in for a bit of a surprise. So yeah, go ahead and continue up here now. It's kind of in like a triangular motion. Oh, if the elf talks to you, which might happen, they'll be fine. Yeah, they'll save your day. So we need to go speak to the Lord. So go ahead and run up here now. And then do all the way up to this bend and then run down. And here's where the first trap will come in at, around here. We'll be able to hover our mouse over it though, however. Should be down here. Careful, careful. Okay, so there's some leaves. Pretty sure we just need to jump them. Ouch, that hurt. So yeah, okay, so you can fail that. Okay, cool, we can map here. So I'll have a map for you guys of how to actually do this. It is a kind of a pain. Yeah. But go ahead and jump the leaves here. And try not to die because you will lose your stuff. So eventually, if you do fail this, when you jump them, it'll let you out on the other side though, which is good. It's good for us. Continue on down here. We need to go like this way. Make sure your HP is up, otherwise, well, bad things will happen. Yeah. So there'll be another trap down here that's coming up. Okay, so here's the next part. It's gonna be sticks. Go ahead and pass them. Aha, we got unscathed this time. I'm glad. You might get poisoned by some of these things too. Keep that in mind. Now we're going to continue on down this way. Should be a little bend we can get past here. Okay, never mind. Come back up here. Just like so. I apologize for kind of the crappiness of this part. There's no good guides on this quest that I have found. So anyways, go ahead and jump this. Nice, we made it. This is part of the high agility thing, and that should be the last trap. Now it's pretty much clear sailing. We're gonna run north. There's a couple of bends in this area here. So yeah, follow my path where I go. Oops. Okay, yeah, right here. Continue up. There'll be like a little log balance bridge here that hopefully you don't fail on. Otherwise, I think you need to go other places. And yep, okay, nice, we made it. And over we go into the camp. We need to go to this first building right here. If you don't have a pot, if you forgot it for some reason, there's one in this building right here. So now we need to talk to the Lord here. Don't attack, don't attack, don't attack. Talk to Lord Irewrath, however you pronounce that. And let's check our quest real quick here. See what's going on. Alright, we need to head southeast. So we pretty much come back the way that we came, and then we're going to take a little bit of a detour. We're going back to that stick trap that we passed over. So I'll show you guys the way. So cross over this log bridge again. And continue on down south from here. Hugging the rocks along your way. Careful, there will be that jump trap here again. So you know you're in the right spot. Go ahead and jump that. Nice, we made it. Continue on south here. Keeping a lookout for that stick trap, which will be down right over here. There's the stick trap. Awesome. So once you're at that point, we need to continue on down here. And keep on going. Kind of following this blue patch here along the side of it. And there will be a girl around here that we need to speak to. So go ahead, there'll be an elf tracker around here, which I seen earlier. But I was being stupid. Here it is. Go ahead and talk to her. And we need to head back to the elf camp because she doesn't trust us. And there's going to be a lot of running in between these places here. So yeah, it's kind of a pain, especially seeing as this forest is awful confusing. It's actually not too bad if you guys are in resizable mode and you have a decent sized screen. And if you're using OS Buddy, because you can zoom out, because you can really see quite a lot with that, but yeah. Jump the leaves. Ouch. Go ahead and talk to the Lord again. And he's going to give you a crystal pendant. Go ahead and run back to the elf tracker now. If you guys are running low on food here, we can attack the rabbits and then we can cook them to eat up, which I am going to need to do. Just be careful to keep one cooked rabbit around because you will need that for the quest. So keep on continuing down to the elf tracker. Once here, talk to her once more. and go ahead and run west. And go ahead and click on follow the footsteps. Go ahead and run back to the elf tracker. Go back. And get ready to protect melee. Might need to a little bit. Go ahead and follow the foot tracks. And then click on enter dense forest. And enter again. And one more time. Now here's the big boss. I'm going to do a little bit of prayer flicking here. Okay, if you do want to safe spot it, go ahead and get it range. And you're going to basically come here to this tree, and you'll be able to run around and hit them likewise. So that's how you do it if you want to safe spot it with range. Oops. Okay, so once you kill him, you're going to go ahead, and we need to make our way down to a little city here. So go ahead, and we're going to make our way back through the dense forest, I believe. Hold on, let me just take a look at the map on my other screen real quick. Okay, yeah, so we're going to run up north here, actually. Careful, there is a trap. Oh, shit, I missed it. Anyways, there's a trap there. It's a little wire. You can step over it. I messed up. I got poisoned. And then there's a second trap up here, just a little bit more north. Careful of that. I believe. Okay, it's a dense forest. Just go ahead and enter in the dense forest. It's not a trap. And then go ahead and run up here. It's going to be basically north west. More west than north. Across, you'll see a little quest point symbol on your map, maybe. And then you're going to take a hard turn south once you get to the catapult here. And you're going to enter through this dense forest. And enter this dense forest. And enter this dense forest. Perfect, we're at the Tigress Camp. This is where you need to be. Now go ahead and enter in the camp here. And we need to talk to the general. Now we need to go and pick up around 6 barrels that spawn in this camp. Kind of a pain, especially for like me, and you don't have much inventory space on you. So yeah, go ahead and make some inventory space for that. So once you have 6 barrels, go ahead and make your way back to that elf trapper. So follow where I go. Don't be stupid and forget about the trap again, like me. That boy's chucked in a U-log over there. Alright, anyways, enter through this dense forest again, the ones that you came in from. And sorry, we don't actually need to talk to the trapper again. We just need to head actually straight back up to the camp here. Go ahead and jump the leaves. Hopefully it won't fail. And across the log. Make sure that you have an inventory slot free. And talk to a lord. He's going to give you a big book of bangs. I just dropped my Drogonite teleports, which you don't need to pick up the Ring of Dueling. That way I still have a teleport out, but I will have one more free inventory space. We now need to head back down to that elf tracker, and then we need to go a little further. So once you're down by the tracker, we actually need to keep on going a little bit. It's really not too much further, it's just south from this spot. Right down here and run down to the shoreline. Now go ahead and use all 6 of your barrels on this tar. Now go ahead and take a piece of sulfur here and use your pestle and mortar on it. Now go ahead, once you have your sulfur and your 5 barrels, and go to the nearest furnace that you can find. In my case, I'm just going to Limerick and I'm running north. We're going to be using our limestone on it to be getting a special type of limestone bar for the quest, which you wouldn't be able to bring before. So this is actually required. And you get a piece of quick lime. Alright, so now we need to head down to Draenor Village, and we need to get out all of our coal, pretty much, and then we need to head down to this, one of these buildings here. We need to head down to this building right here. So I'll meet you at Draenor. So yeah, once you make it to your bank, we can actually put away a few things now. So we're going to go ahead and just put away your ropes. I don't believe that you'll be needing them. We might get these back out in a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, then you need to basically make room for 5 coal somehow. Put away your King's Messenger. You have that on you. And anything else that I can get rid of here? I'm going to switch up my Ring of Life with this dual ring. So I have 5 spots now, so that's great. So go ahead and take out 5 coal. And then we need to run to that building that I showed you earlier, which is down here. And once you're, go ahead and open up the door. And talk to the chemist. Ask about your quest. Ask, what is and how do I make Napathan? Or however you pronounce that. Ask what quicklime is. Ask what brimstone is. And we're going to ignore the rest of the chat options. Okay, now run outside here. And go ahead and use your barrel of coal tar on the factorizing still. So this part has to be done fairly quickly. So go ahead and turn the tar regulator to the right twice. And then once this little dial over here on the left hand side hits green, turn that pressure valve to the right once. Just like so, when it's right in that spot. Now we need to add a coal to this. Do it slowly, don't spam it, like every 3 to 5 seconds really. Basically we need the heat will go up and then go down, but we need to fill up this green bar down here. And we don't want this to ever go over green, otherwise the whole thing pretty much resets. So that's why you need to wait. And this will take more coal than what you have. So I had to bank for some more coal. It's pretty normal. You're going to need to do that, and that's fine. And then just to get back in, go ahead and operate the thing. And all you need to do is reset this. So go ahead and click this over twice. And then once this pressure gets into the green area, you're going to click it once to the right. Oops, too far. Okay, right like that. There we go. And go ahead and add some coal to this bad boy. And let it get into the green area. You don't want it to overheat, but you want it to, you know, kind of stay up there. Now this is going so well because I added coal into it before as well. And looks like it just needs one more. And ta-da! It's good. Now if you close this, you will get a barrel of naphtha, however you pronounce that. So go ahead and grind your quicklime by using it on a pestle and mortar. Use that pot of quicklime on the naphtha, And then go ahead and you're going to use your ground sulfur on the naphtha, and this will get you a barrel bomb. We now need to use your strip of cloth on the barrel bomb. Okay, so we're on the last stretch of the quest now, which is nice. So the items to bring for this final trip is you're going to need a spade, you're going to need a bow with some arrows. Again, you're going to need to have at least 2 ropes, although 4 is recommended. You're also going to need to have your plank again. Of course, you're going to need your barrel bomb. Agility potions and anti-poisons is recommended to bring again. Also, we're going through the underground pass. Yeah, so that's what you need. Also, keep your crystal pendant. Not sure if you need it, but keep it for good measures. Book of Big Bangs, keep with you. Of course, your axe too if you want to cut food, and I'm going to do that with the tinderbox as well. The leather gloves also, gonna bring it too, just to be safe. Although on the wiki it says you don't need them. The pestle and mortar you definitely don't need. And the cooked rabbit you're going to need. Alright, so now from here I'm going to get out a couple summer pies, and then I'm going to make my way back to the entrance of the underground pass. I will meet you guys. So yeah, to be safe, guys, bring everything I have in my inventory. So spade, some sort of bow that's not a dragon bow. Steel arrows or any other type of arrows as long as they're not dragon arrows, 4 ropes, a plank, your barrel bomb, a cooked rabbit, a tinderbox, a hatchet, leather gloves, and your pendant. And the book and an anti-poison will be advisable. I'm also bringing a stamina potion this time. So yeah, and alright, I'll meet you guys at the underground pass. Okay, so once you're here, go ahead and enter in the cave entrance again. Go ahead and take the north path here. Climb over the rock slide. Take off your arrows. Talk to Kuftik. Use the thing it gives you on it, and go ahead and then use your tinderbox on the arrow. Equip that arrow, equip your bow. Run up north again and fire at the guide rope. Go ahead and run south, and then take the first path east. Take the northmost path here, and use a rope on the little ledge thing here. And if you fall, there should be a way back up here if you follow this path. Go ahead and climb over the rock slide and continue up. Anyways, if you follow this rock slide, well, you follow this path out, basically climbing over a rock slide. And then you climb up the pile of rocks here. But it'll put you... Where is it putting us here? I think it put us... Don't run in there. Okay, it puts us back to the start here. Go ahead and climb over this rock slide. That's just north. And you're going to need to repeat. I'll meet you back at the swing. Nice, I made it. So go ahead and run east. And then south. And climb over the rock slide. And climb over this rock slide. Tuck the Kuftik in here again. And go ahead and take the same path that you took to get here in the first place. Then pull the lever to the south. Go ahead and run west. Keep in mind that there's traps here. I'll show you them again. Go ahead and search the old markings. Pick the first option that you'll give it a go. Keep in mind to turn your camera angle here to face south to search these old markings on the wall. You might get hit anyways. Go ahead and run to the middle and climb down the well. Go ahead and run west, taking the southmost path. Picklock the cage door. And use your spade on the pile of mud. Run west. Eat a summer's pie if you're low agility. And cross the ledge. If you do fall, you need to run back up north and then east and make your way back into that jail, digging the mud and make your way back into it. I apologize. Right now I'm 50 minutes into recording and my voice is going. Cross the ledge, hopefully you don't fall. Run south and get on the next bridge. Go ahead and cross the stone bridge. And keep running. When you come to this first intersection, we're going to be taking a south. I fell, so I need to run back. Take the first intersection south. Take the next intersection north. And take the last intersection north. Now continue running east. And then hit the road south. Continue on south until you hit the pipe. Squeeze through the obstacle pipe. Head up northwest and pass through the tunnel. And continue on north up through this path. Turns out it doesn't matter which side you go through this thing. Go ahead and use your plank here on the pressure plate. And continue running west. Go ahead and go through the door here. And run south until you hit the first little platform that you can go on. Let's pray that we get this first try. Go ahead and go on that. Cross it would be wise to use a Summer Pirate now if you want to boost your agility level up so you have less chance of failing. Nice, we made it first try. Go ahead and go through this big door here and climb down the well. Go ahead and run west. There is an altar here, I think, if you want to recharge your prayer. Go ahead and exit the cave. And ta-da, we're here again. Kind of a pain in the ass. Now we need to keep on running through here again and make it back to that catapult that we saw earlier. So go ahead once again and head down this way. And then up. There's a trap around here. I think it's actually the first trap was a like pitfall. Go ahead and jump over this. Nice, first try. Continue on up. And we're going to go through that thick forest again. So to do that, we're going to head south at this point down to the camper down there. My apologies. Hold on. I took a wrong turn somewhere. Okay, so we just continue up here. And we go over this sticks. And then we head south. My bad. Forgot about that. And once we make it down to this area where that guy was that we talked to, the elf tracker, we're going to go through this dense forest again where the footsteps lead into. Go ahead and step over the tripwire, which is just north. Continue up north here and enter the dense forest. Continue on west here, a little bit northwest until we hit the catapult. And use your cooked rabbit on the catapult. Sorry, go and use the cooked rabbit on the guard. Careful not to eat it. Then get ready to use your barrel bomb while he's distracted on the catapult. And this little cutscene will occur as we blow up the village. Nice. Time to head back to the elf camp. So to get out of here, run east. and enter in the dense forest. Enter it again. And third time on this one. And continue south, careful of those traps there. I always walk over them because I'm stupid and I forget them. And then go through the dense forest here. That's east. Go through the dense forest again. And the last bit of dense forest here. Now run up north. It's going to be a pitfall trap up here somewheres. Jump the leaves. And continue running north. Cross the log bridge. And talk to Lord Ireth, and he will give you a letter. Awesome. So now we need to go back and talk to the king in East Drogana. I will meet you there. And once you're about to enter in the castle here, a elf is going to stop you, letting you know that we just helped the king commit a conspiracy, aka leading us to the quest line of some other quest. But luckily for us, we can finish this quest just by going and talking to the king. So go ahead and continue on the castle. But yeah, that's those elves basically. Some other quest, I think Morning's End, but I'm not sure. Anyways, go ahead and talk to King Lathis. And that will be quest complete. Not bad rewards. Okay, well, pretty crappy rewards for the length of the quest. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching, and until next time, love, peace, and chicken grease.